My hat! Now, once you have this and your block is in here, make sure that you put these screws in there. So these are going to be the screws that are going to hold your D block to that, I'm going to call it bulkhead, that lower rear bulkhead. So this is an important step. Make sure that you have this. And after this, we're almost finished. We are just 8 screws and a nut away from finishing this up. The only nut that we have to install is for the wheel. But here we go. So we have this, and okay, let's go ahead and spin this. There we go. One of the shafts was coming out. So that'll go here. Then so once you have that installed, then you can go ahead and just screw the D block in. Now, one quick thing to note, my buddy and I were running this next to my Slash. The brushless systems are very similar, so a Slash and this will have very similar speeds. So that's something else to keep a note, but I think this motor runs cooler. So the reading motor, I believe, is a better motor, just from that perspective. The ESC didn't manage though. The Traxxas ESC may be a better option. All right, now once this is on, now I could have put this plate at the end. I should have, this is the way I removed it. But see these things? They're really tall, those little tabs. So it will be a better idea. So I'm just kind of sticking my finger in there and pulling this. It will be a better idea if you install this top portion first, and then you just go in there and do the bottom, but not a big deal. All right, here, let's see. And there we go. So now we just have 4 screws on top. So we have long screws back here, we have those screws, and we have the countersunk screws right over here. Long screws are right here. So long screws are what holds the rear part of the shock tower. Now here, I'm gonna set it on my driver just because it's easier. Remember, this is going to go behind the shock tower, and then I'm just going to drop it in, and now I'm going to start tightening this up. And that is it. That's one. Let's go for the next one. Here's the next one. All right, now we use the 2 short ones. And after I do this, all I have to do is just install the bottom 4, which are the last screws that I have, and those are all countersunk screws that go at the bottom. And then after that, I will be finished. Now for the ESC, really quick, if you watched the beginning of the series, what you have to do is just use some thermo paste and then just a little bit of CA glue, and that'll help out. I didn't record it. I thought it was recording, but I did not, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and put the wheel, just so I don't have this little wheel nut lying about. Snug is all you need. And here we go. Those are the last 4 screws. And then I'll put the body back on just so you can see what it looks like. Completed. Although some of you are probably thinking you already know what it looks like new. So that's fine. But you know, this one's not new. This one's been used. And all the scratches just add character. There we go. All right, so that's one. I'm actually going to drive this one all the way in. Then I'm going to drive this one right over here. Now that I have that, we'll do these. And, oh, actually, there's a note on the servo, so we're not quite finished. I forgot to make a note on the servo. So I left the servo, if you watch from the beginning when I was servicing the servo, replacing the servo horn, I didn't link it. And I did that to show you the following. But when I was working on the ESC that I thought I was filming this, but I did not. So I'm going to show you right now. I went ahead and took that ball stud out, and the reason why is I was afraid of pressing it in and then breaking it. So instead I took it out, I just used my pliers to clip it in here. See, now I can use my driver. I can just drive it in. So this is a lot safer because this car does not have an aluminum bell crank. So I just don't want to risk breaking that bell crank. And this is all you would do. All right. And now, so this car is completely assembled. All we have to do is plug in the wires. And these wires, I'm gonna run in right in through here and through these little gaps in the shock tower. So I have the 3 wires. You can run them one at a time, that works. And the reason why you may want to do one at a time is simply so you keep track of A, B, C, and D. That's really the only reason why. Other than that, you can run them all at the same time. So let me just show you. They're actually not marked on here, but I'm considering these A, B, and C. I have no idea why I said D. I guess I just got excited that I know the first 4 letters of the alphabet. I'm gonna try on every letter that comes after that, see if I can manage to memorize those 2. Maybe next time I'll go up to F. Oh, wow, I know F. But here we go. All right, there's one more wire. After this one, so one more after this one. If you grab the bullets, do not press too hard on them with your pliers, and the reason why is you're going to weaken the spring. That's the only reason why. All right, so let's see the order. All right, so this one was this one right here. And then the center went to the center, so that's this one and this one. And then inner went with the outer. If you make a mistake on these and you wired them wrong, as long as you wire the center to the center, just flip the outer 2 wires and everything will be fine. But here it is. So the car is complete. Now I just need to put the body on. And I'll go ahead and put the clips that my friend had on it, which are, I don't even know which ones are the factory ones because they're all different. But body clips are something that, you know, you'll lose easily. This one looks like a Traxxas. I think the original ones were like this. Oops. But here it is, the car is complete. So again, you can follow me at Telecomando RC in Instagram, or also, on top of that, please follow my friend on Instagram at Rods Reels RCs, and here is his completed car. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead and subscribe if you have not, comment below, and I'll catch you on the next series.
What? Oh, my hair! My tongue! My rod!